Hi guys. So if you're watching this video, we've finally made it to the end of the session. Honestly speaking, I don't have like a lot of energy to explain the entire topic, but I'm gonna try. Today's topic we're doing clutches. So as you can see, like the function of a clutch is to like permit smooth and gradual connection and disconnection of two members having like common axis of rotation. So clutches normally just help to connect and disconnect components in a car, I think. And the brake acts similarly, except like one of the members is fixed according to the sides. And the wear characteristics of friction surfaces must be such that they give acceptable life. These are the clutches. What the clutches and brakes considered here are all of friction type, depending on sliding friction between solid surfaces. Other types use magnetic, eddy current, and hydrodynamic forces. So disc clutches is what I will be explaining. So disc clutches are usually disc-like shapes, and they have a driven shaft and a driving shaft, and they are made of materials that usually have a friction lining. And this is usually for movement of like for axial movement. The shaft is usually a put inside the clutch in what it rotates. So the clutch rotates, and the shaft is usually here. And so this clutches, as you can see in this picture. So the flywheel, clutch cover, and pressure plate rotate with the crankshaft here. A series of circumferentially distributed springs or slotted cone disc diaphragm in this diagram. You can see the clutch has two driving surfaces, flywheel and a pressure plate, and two driven surfaces. The two sides of the clutch plate are the two driven surfaces. This is the disc clutch. There is the flywheel, which is this thing, and the clutch lining is this one. So it also says about the fulcrum. I don't know what that is, but anyway, the clutch disc is between the clutch lining, and this is the drive shaft. I think the driven shaft is from here, and this is a disc clutch, as you can see. There are several parts of it. The most important parts that like a clutch is made of is a flywheel, clutch disc, which is usually attached to the flywheel, and the fulcrum rings. Okay, the rings are what like gets all the components aligned to one another. So when we did the car labs, you could see the real rings inside the clutches, and the clutch cover bolted to the flywheel and pressure plate. So the clutches can be designed to operate dry or wet, so it can like it as in a car. There is all obviously like oil in it, so it can work with that as well. Most multiple disc clutches, include the ones used in automotive automatic transmission, operate wet because they're inside a car. And this is the formulas that we're going to use to calculate disc clutch problems. So F being the total force acting on contact, and T is the total friction torque. And yeah, basically we have to remember these. And this clutches analysis is that we make an assumption for a valid one clutch. Yeah, this is gonna be a very low effort video. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm in the same page as you guys are in. But thank you, anyways, for listening to me, and I hope you understood. Thank you very much.